think it's great for players. I think it's great for the organizations, and I think it's really good for the fans.
Football fans celebrate around the country as a deal is reached.
Why didn't they show a badge? How did my dad know I was an undercover cop?
A family asking questions tonight after a man is shot by an Aurora policeman. We're learning more about the shooter.
Can't tell you what this means to us. Amy was about one thing, and that was love.
Family and fans of Amy Winehouse mourning the Grammy Award-winning singer's death over the weekend.
And check this out. Some people are calling this wiggly creature dinner.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Deborah Takahara.
And I'm Jeremy Hubbard. Our top story tonight, NFL players vote to okay a final deal ending a 4.5-month lockout.
And Todd Romero is live at Dove Valley, where the Broncos are wasting no time, already getting back to business. Todd?
Deb, they certainly are not.
All right. Thanks, Dave. The family of a man killed by a plainclothes Aurora police officer is speaking out tonight, just as Aurora police are offering more details about what happened. Channel 2's Kim Posey is live in Aurora with more. Kim?
Well, Deb, the suspect who was shot and killed was 59-year-old.
The death of Amy Winehouse over the weekend has left music fans saddened.
Yeah, still ahead, we'll have the latest from London, where her family's mourning side by side with her fans.
Plus, China's dreams of high-speed travel come to a crashing and deadly halt.
Also ahead, a Bronco speaks out about the rape charges against his colleague Parrish Cox. Stick around.
It may be weeks before we know how singer Amy Winehouse died. After completing an autopsy, officials in London could not pinpoint a cause of death. They're now waiting on toxicology reports. Meanwhile, fans continue to gather outside her apartment in London, where her parents spoke today.
Looking around, you may have noticed that we have a new look around.
I know, that's right. Not only do we have a new set, new backdrop, new graphics, but we've got a new website as well. Be sure to log on to KWGN.com and check it all out. The news you can use and some pretty entertaining features as well.
It looks pretty good.
I like it.
Not too shabby.
Very Colorado.
Very Colorado. We're Colorado's own.
Yes.
I don't think it should win the record if you can't actually use it.
That's what I was just thinking. If you can't ride it, it doesn't qualify as a bike.
Yeah. It's just a big goofy-looking thing in the middle of Iowa.
Yeah.
Right?
So put a chain on it, get some pedals.
Let's get going.
I'd like to see some people
and a ladder to get up there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, really.
Hey, guys, the heat continues out there today. Unfortunately, 11 days in a row. It hasn't been terrible. We've been getting some late-day clouds and some storms. We kept things dry today, but those monsoon rains with the threat of flooding coming back as early as tomorrow. Let's get to work with a look at live radar, and I'll show you where the action has been today. It's all been off to our south and southwest. Relatively dry, so we're going to enjoy a quiet evening. Numbers today, 95, the high temperature, only 4 away from the record of 99 set back in 1963. Your sunset tonight at 8:20, up tomorrow at 5:52. Look at these high temperatures and back towards Telluride, where they've had the clouds and the rain. Temperatures there just a tad cooler in the upper 70s and low 80s. Here's a live look outside right now. Looking off to the west of the city, there are a few dark clouds, but what we've been noticing is these clouds come overhead. They're just producing gusty wind, and the reason for that, humidity is low. So 85 the current temperature, humidity low, and the wind is a little bit gusty out of the south at 25 miles south side of town. Temperatures there in the upper 80s and low 90s. Tonight, evening clouds, gusty wind, and mild overnight low of 64, 93 tomorrow. As we stay on the hot side, the humidity will start to inch up, and that's going to lead to those scattered thunderstorms. Your weekly planner, monsoon's back Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We may break the 90-degree heat on Wednesday with 89. We'll slide in 2 more days for you, get you through your weekend. Right now, the storms wrap up on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday are dry, and we return to the hot side, especially on Sunday with a high of 94. Hey, on Thursday afternoon, weather pending, we will be outside grilling Fraser's favorites. We'd like to see your best grilling recipe. Email it to us at recipes@kwgn.com. And check out our new website while you're there, guys. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that the monsoon rains and the wind stay away so that we can get outside on Thursday.
Yeah, we've been rained out for several weeks.
I know.
That grill's got some dust on it.
Yeah.
You need to dust
Brush it off.
All right, Dave, thanks. Well, a Denver teen attacked by a grizzly bear.
And he managed to survive. Coming up next, how rescuers are crediting the 17-year-old and his friends for keeping themselves alive.
Plus, car owners in one neighborhood wake up to a mess in the driveway and at the curb. We'll tell you where this happened.
And just look at these people waiting in line for the grand opening of IKEA. It looks like they've got everything but furniture. Well, they have some furniture already out there and tents, and we're going to show it to you all when we come back.
Now, the CenturyLink Sports Desk.
Well, after that long, drawn-out affair known as the NFL lockout, it's somewhat ironic that Broncos training camp is actually scheduled to start exactly when it would have before we had any labor problems. That's this Thursday at 8:50. You can show up at Dove Valley for the first workout the team will hold. Admission and parking, as always, are free. You can get the entire schedule of training camp so far on our website, KWGN. In the team competition. So most of the credit is going to go to the man wearing the yellow jersey, as it always does. But Boulder has a great culture of cycling. An American finished 9th, Tom Danielson. He's from Boulder, so the highest American finisher, a Coloradan in the top 10. Yeah. So all the glory usually goes to the one winner, but the team aspect, which has always helped Lance Armstrong and so many people win over the years, is straight Boulder.
So this guy was 34 and the oldest?
Right. You know how it is in sports. When you're over 30, it's practically time to retire. The rest of us are just starting their lives. They're on Act 2 at that point.
We're old men now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks.
Sure.
For most of Friday, all of Saturday, Sunday, and next Monday. Still some summer sizzle to enjoy.
I like how your graphics move in like that.
Yeah, I
Very
just whistle.
Fancy.
Come on in.
Thanks, Dave.
All right, here's the story that brings new meaning to the term hot dog.
That's right. A Massachusetts baseball team has introduced what may be the world's most expensive hot dog. You can't afford it, Jeremy.
Oh, right.
Yeah. It is selling at stadium kiosks for a whopping $80. The Brockton Rox's McMullen dog features a half-pound all-beef sausage rolled in truffle oil, coated with a dust of pulverized porcini mushrooms.
Ooh, those are good.
And topped with white truffle shavings. The bread roll is handcrafted by one of Cape Cod's most exclusive bakeries.
That's a challenge for Fraser's favorites this Thursday, Dave.
Live up to that.
One would feed the 4 of us.
That's right.
We'll see you tomorrow.